Good cover there from Kyle to jump it back in. We'll talk about it a lot, is making sure we're keeping pucks on the other side of their blue line. Now right here, Mike, I want you to pressure from the middle to the boards rather than from the boards to the middle. Okay, that's going to actually open up that passing lane, which we saw happen right there. Good read. Okay, good neutral zone pressure, perfect. Okay, what made that successful right there was we had blue helmet Brandon pressuring the D with the puck directly. Brandon was holding the middle of the ice, and then Mike ended up taking the weak side, which actually plugged up the middle, and it forced them to try to go up the boards immediately into pressure, which helped us maintain a little bit of possession there and get it back deep. Good D to D work. Right here, I'd have liked to see my forwards cutting a little bit lower, closer to Mike, rather than cutting more through the middle of the zone there. That pass is really far to make. We want to make sure that we're putting ourselves in position to get a good pass, but we're also allowing for a good pass to be made from the puck carrier. Good work getting the puck to the slot. And right here, we have a chance for a cycle. Okay, we had a perfect opportunity. Now, I don't mind this play at all. But again, one of the things I'm always talking about is using what we work on, and that's going to more often than not give us a better opportunity to score. Okay, we did a good job setting up in the triangle on that last play with Brandon going to the high slot, but it was easily read. So we want to establish a cycle first before we just go directly into a triangle like that. Good effort. D, I want you guys to push up a little bit more. One thing that happened is their blue jersey with the white helmet by Evan, he was actually able to go to the slot unchecked, and we left that D man wide open. So blue helmet Brandon, you got to slide over a little bit more and cover that D a little stronger. Good pressure for Mike. That was a much better read. That actually forced him to have to dump it. Now right there, Evan, I want you to drop down behind the goal line and become an option for a D to D play. The position you're standing in, he can't make that pass because you have pressure. So now you drop below the goal line, but it's too late and it was easily read. So on that first time, we want to make sure we're going D to D quickly and right away. Okay, here we give it another go. It was there, but execution was lacking a little bit. But we ultimately get the puck out, so we're good. Okay, so good job staying with it, guys. Good individual effort and speed. Gotta score that. Good pressure right here. As long as we're always coming through the middle and tracking through the middle like that, we're going to intercept those cross-ice passes that they're trying to make. And that's something that's important, is we want to make sure we're not giving up that open space through the middle of their zone so they can beat us up the weak side with one pass. Good pressure. So now we're attacking from the middle out. Okay, if we always attack from middle out, we're going to force them to have to go wide up the boards, and that's what we want them to do. Okay, back checking was good. D, you're where you're supposed to be. Perfect. That's a little check there. If you see that coming, don't be afraid to throw a shoulder right back at him. Good effort there from Kyle. Now it's important here is if Kyle's going to jump up in the rush, we got to make sure we have a forward staying back. Okay, good look there from Mike to find Brandon. Again, we have a chance for a cycle here. Okay. Right here, we have a cycle opportunity. So instead of firing it back through the middle, Brandon's covered by the 2D. We have the low guy in the corner. So Mike, you got to call for the cycle right there, especially if you know you're open. Let's get that wide first time, okay? No stick handles, get it right away. Get it wide right away. Good patience and good look, okay? Perfect. We look to go D to D, which is great. We saw that D to D option wasn't there, so we move our feet. Okay, I'll take that. Let's make sure we're finding marks. Okay, they got a guy with the black jersey with the white stripes on the arm. He's wide open. We want to make sure we're getting that guy covered. Okay, good outlet pass from Evan. Now the minute you stop moving your feet, Brandon, that's when your move didn't work. Okay, keep your feet moving at all times. Not a bad play, way to come back to it. And right there, Evan, I'd like to see you curl more towards the boards rather than try to throw it up the middle. Okay, if we throw blindly down the middle, chance of turnovers goes up astronomically. Right here, we're losing our mark. Okay, Brandon, that's got to be your guy. Kyle's already on the puck carrier. Okay, I'll look up the front of the net or whoever the D is on this scenario. And we left that guy open. I think it's the dude with the at the bottom with the teal kind of socks. He was sitting wide open in front of the net. Now, I didn't score first time. Leaving him open allowed them to keep the puck in the zone and put them in a position to ultimately get a score. You gotta make sure we're finding bodies to mark. It's important, especially in a man-to-man style defensive setup. And not necessarily a little bit of a dangerous play, Evan. Okay, you did the right thing by coming to the boards, stopping up, and opening your body so you can look at all the ice. Let's look to move the puck down low and then cut to the net like the drill we worked on in the beginning of practice. Okay, that pass to the far side D is more often than not going to be there. And it's also very dangerous because he's usually going to have a lot of pressure. Good switch from our D. Okay, and again, we lost the mark right there. So whoever the other forward is that's supposed to be on that strong side, I think it's Blue Helmet Brandon, you got to cover that guy. There's no reason that D should be getting away from you coming down the high slot. Okay, our wingers, all you guys have to do is cover those D. That's it. Good D to D work. Right here, let's get a little bit lower there, Brandon. The neutral zone regroup was great. But if you shift a little bit lower, those passes come quicker and they move a lot faster because we're going to give ourselves less pressure. And that was a great play right there. That was very good. Okay, so that was a little bit of what we did work on. Now, we didn't necessarily work on it so much with the D, but that was the perfect execution of the give and go. Okay, Kyle moves it down to Mike on the half wall. And what does Kyle do? He continues his run. He goes to the net. He gets the puck right back, and he puts himself in a position to score, and he ultimately finishes the play. Okay, very good read, and very good application of what we worked on in the drill and the practice was the give and go. Okay, good job. Okay, again, D to D. Yeah, we got it. If we're going D to D, both D have to be ready for that pass or to catch the pass, and then we actually got to catch the pass and make good passes. Okay, if we do that, we're going to get out of the zone every time. Good job getting it wide. All right, here, small little subtle play by Mike. Okay, but and we almost get another give and go opportunity with kind of a small reverse cycle. But the reason that happened with Mike was what he do. Brandon came up his side. Mike got out of his way to allow Brandon to take the lane. And then what did Mike do? Mike jumped back into the lane to support on the strong side of the puck on the defensive side. Brandon loses it, and Mike is there for the support. So very good play. Okay, good pressure from Evan. Now right there, Evan, you peel off. Stick with that guy because now he's behind the net in the corner. Okay, in the man-to-man scenario, you're going to stay with him no matter what. Okay, our D were in the right positions, and our wingers had their Ds covered. It was almost a perfect setup. Again, let's make sure you're staying on your mark, Blue Helmet Brandon. Okay, good outlet. Right here, forwards, we're all starting to move up ice. We got to come back to our D. Okay, now that play worked because Brandon left the zone and came back down through the middle. But our other Brandon and Evan, you guys have to stay down low to support. If you just start skating up ice with your backs to the D, they can't pass to you guys. And you're leaving them out to dry with pressure in our zone. Now, if our D starts skating up ice, then you have to move up ice with it. But if our D are staying stationary trying to find a pass, you guys have to stay down and support and swing through side to side. Good patience. Do a little better job there of protecting the middle and the weak side, okay? All we had to do right there was throw it over to the far side of the ice. They get possession, now they're in our zone. We always keep in the back of our mind that we have to clog the middle and protect the weak side a little bit. Okay, our focus can't just be on puck side of the ice. Right here we have this blue winger streaking up ice with the yellow stick. Okay, let's make sure that we're giving that guy a look. Okay, we don't necessarily have to be on him right away, but we want to make sure we're in a position to prevent that pass. Okay, that was a good goal that we just scored because we overloaded the puck side. So in some cases, being overly aggressive like that is going to work, especially when there's a quick transition. But if the other team has good, clean possession of the puck, we want to make sure, again, that we're protecting the middle and preventing those far side passes. Okay, good patience on the puck, good breakout. And right there, Kyle's just going to skate it. What I want you to do is you're going to have to revert back to the front of the net. Okay, the reason you're going to do that is because when Kyle moves up ice, you're back there for support in the right spot, but in the worst case scenario, he turns the puck over, Keala. You're already protecting the front of the net first, and we can just guide the puck to either side to take away the shot and give the goalie a better angle to make the save. Right there, we have a good opportunity, Kyle, for you to cut back and then go D to D with Keala. Okay, so that takes both of you in that scenario. Both of you guys have to talk and communicate. Okay, you guys are partners back there as D. You're only as successful as you guys want to be. So if you don't talk, it's going to be very hard for you to work well as a pair. Good hold. Let's look to get that deep. A dangerous pass right on the blue line. We do not want those passes. Okay, especially if that guy's wide open, pass it. But especially when there's a guy within a few feet within the guy at that blue line, we're not making that pass because one little stick chip and we're on a breakaway going in on a one-on-one with the goalie. Definitely not something we want to have. Okay, much better here. We got a guy in the middle. Mike is supporting D side. Brandon plugged the middle, and it leads to a goal. Okay, so well executed forecheck right there. Perfect.